What's up, guys? ProDad Gaming here, PDG for short. I'm a brand new YouTube content creator that's going to be bringing you a Fallout 4 Let's Play in preparation for Fallout 76 coming next year. This is going to be a 100% Let's Play, and after the Prinduin comes to town, this is a blind Let's Play for me. I've never finished this game. Yes, I know it's old, but hey, so am I. So, I've got all the DLCs, haven't played any of those. I'm super excited to jump into this game. Now, we've all watched this opening cutscene 1,000 times. Yes, it's amazing. Yes, it's great. Yes, it's one of the best that Bethesda has ever done. No need to watch it again. I'm going to be fast-forwarding a lot in this Let's Play because, let's be honest, we don't want to watch me walk across the wasteland here, walk across the wasteland there. We don't want to watch me sit there with long load screens or this and that. Yeah, I think cutting it out could be nice, but I think it'll be better if you guys just go through the full experience with me. Real quick, we're going to make our special stats. Special is, of course, Fallout's representation for how you choose your character statistics. Strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. Now, normally in Fallout, I play a stealth sniper. I think a lot of people play stealth snipers. Now, I don't think that's going to be a very fun Let's Play for you guys to watch, so I'm going to shift things up a little bit. And I'm going to be playing an automatic weapons melee build. Now, this is going to be a completely different gameplay style for me. I'm super excited for it. I hope you guys are into it too. So real quick, we're going to name our character. My character's name is Arun. It always is. Has always been, ever since I first started playing games, D&D, way back in the day. Now, strength, of course, determines how hard you hit. It determines how much weight you can carry. Perception determines how good you are at picking locks. It lets you know how far away you can see enemies on your little mini-map, on your compass at the bottom. It lets you activate VATs and see enemies from further away in VATs. Endurance determines how resistant you are, how resilient you are, how much damage you can take, how much radiation you can absorb before you start getting sick, all that good stuff. Charisma gives you special dialogue options. It gets you better prices in shops and can get you into or out of some very bad situations. Intelligence is great for computer hacking and healing and all that sort of thing. Agility gives you more action points in VATs. It allows you to sprint for longer. And it helps you with certain other little things. Luck helps you find more crap in the wasteland, more caps, more ammo, stuff like that. So luck is just kind of an all-encompassing. The higher your luck is, the better your game could be because of the stuff you find. So now we're going to run to the vault, blah, blah, blah. We've done this, like I said, a million times over.
Both of you.
But this just always has blown me away. You know, it was crazy to see the bombs fall. Be way back in 2077 when the game first starts, when the franchise first starts. It was pretty exciting. So we're going to go down into the vault. We're going to start making our character. In the meantime, we're going to talk real quick about how Fallout has a lot of their story, a lot of the really fun little details of the story hidden away in the terminals. So, you know, a lot of people can argue that Fallout has its own narrative and you don't really need to go digging into the terminals to get the lore and see what's going on. I have to disagree. I think that a lot of the best sub-stories in Fallout are hidden away in the terminals. So, like I said, there's going to be a lot of fast-forwarding. I'm not going to fast-forward through terminals. We're going to read those. We're going to dig into the lore. We're going to thoroughly enjoy that. We're going to analyze it. We'll talk about it in the videos while we're fast-forwarding, while we wander through the wasteland, while we, journey towards our final goal. Now, you guys feel free to write in the comments down below what factions you think I should join. I'm partial to the Brotherhood of Steel, but if you guys want to see something else, let me know. This cutscene, when it first happened way back in the day, it blew my mind. I was just floored, you know. They did it really well. They make you feel powerless. You're watching as your wife gets shot in the face, and there's nothing you can do about it. All you can do is bang on the window, bang on the door. It's just, oh man, it's really strong. It drives you to try to get through the game, find your son, which of course I've never done, so I don't really know what's in store for me there. So I'm pretty excited about that. I know it sounds kind of crazy that I never finished it, especially since, you know, my channel is ProDad Gaming. Obviously, I'm a dad. I didn't get out there and try to find my son, but, you know, life caught up with me and it got in the way. I couldn't do it. So I'm really excited to get into this. And, you know, this part just, it drives you. It grabs you by your soul and pulls you into the game and just makes you want to go through with it. So, really excited to get this game started. Really excited to find out who this guy is and maybe shoot him in the face a couple of times because that was just so not cool. Oh man, such a fantastic game. You know, all the little stuff they did here and there just makes you really feel like you belong in the world. It drags you in crazy well. So we're out of our thing. We're gonna talk to our wife real quick. We're gonna get her wedding ring. That's gonna be our little memento for her. We're gonna remember her always. We're gonna run around. We're gonna collect all the junk that we can in the vault because I do like the crafting system. I'm not a big settlement fan. I love crafting. All right, so we have our first terminal here. I'm not going to play the holotapes. I'm just going to read, okay? All right, October 23rd, 2077. God, it finally happened. The world's over. Barely got all the residents inside. Not everyone made it. Now, it's just us and the icebergs. I don't get it. Eggheads tried to explain to me that keeping them frozen is a big experiment for a future or something. I don't know. It just doesn't seem right that we're smiling at them all that time before putting them on ice. Shouldn't we have told them something? Man, so the security guy has some... second thoughts. Christmas 2077. Christmas Underground. Got together with the rest of the security boys and support staff and had a little party. Best gift that got handed out was a fancy lad snack cake that wasn't too stale. None of the scientists came. Overseer wasn't there either. I just don't get them. They're hiding something from us. Another company secret only for the higher ups? Whatever. Just a few more months until the all clear is supposed to come through. Then we can start... Excuse me, I'm sorry. Only a few weeks left in our mandatory shelter period. Everyone getting stir crazy. Some people are even saying the all-clear signal is never coming. We can't stay here much longer, that's for sure. It's not just the fact that I've been staring at the same break room and bunk bed for over 6 months. It's the fact that we only have enough food to last another few months. Overseer's telling everyone to be patient, focus on work. He's definitely keeping us out of the loop. Something bad's going on. April 23rd, 2078. The main door accessing the vault is malfunctioning. Now the only way out is through the Overseer's evacuation tunnel. How convenient for him. He has one of the science team watching the door into his office at all times from a little makeshift checkpoint. Got invited to a meeting tonight. Support staffers and security only. Looks like somebody's tired of his crap. No all clear from Vault Tech is coming. We need to leave. We're all out of food. I almost murdered Stanley for dropping a damn salt cracker on the floor. A handful of us confronted the Overseer about opening the vault. I never knew a man that small could shout that loud. Now he's locked himself in an office along with the rest of the science staff. We're supposed to hand over any food and weapons and medicine we have by tonight, or there's going to be consequences. I've talked to everyone. It's time. One way or another, we're getting out of this vault. Man, that's pretty rough. So I just happen to remember that some of this stuff is available on another terminal. I'm not really that worried about reading these little parts. It's just basically saying, oh, look, we're bringing all the residents in. The security personnel is going to maintain order. Research staff is going to be responsible for making sure that the people are okay. And we're just going to kind of do what we need to do. And then, this goes further into that. The science staff is going to monitor the vital signs of the frozen people, blah, blah, blah. This stuff's not that important, but I really like grabbing that little bit from the security logs because, oh my God, that's such great storytelling. So we found our first pistol. We found we got a baton to hit stuff with. We killed a couple of rad roaches, found some stim packs. Now we're in the Overseer's office and we're getting ready to get out of this log or this vault. Super excited. Vault 111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Your staff will be on short-term assignment to monitor basic cardiopulmonary and cognitive functions. Long-term monitoring will be handled remotely by Vault-Tec technicians. Under no circumstances suspension to be disrupted. This includes administration of life-saving measures. Your staff is also considered expendable. Insubordination or attempts to evacuate prematurely are capital violations. Unused cryogenic pods are the preferred method for corpse storage. That's not good. I've long dreamed of making cryogenic freezing available in a portable, on-demand form. The cryolator is my latest attempt. Thankfully, we're in no short supply of the chemicals and components I need to tinker with the prototype. It's a nice way to occupy the time until the all clear. Again, we've already looked at this. This is kind of just lame, boring stuff. Doesn't really delve into anything. Overseer's log, preparations. The final staff orientation is complete. All but a few of the residents down in Sanctuary Hills have been enrolled, and several from Concord as well. Vault Tech supervisors came up this week to do a technical review of me. This vault is ready to open. I can only imagine what wonders our residents will get to witness. The notion of leaping forward in time. I almost wish I could join them and see the promise of our future realized. So, the Overseer went into this very optimistic. That's kind of disturbing. October 23. It happened. We're lucky that most of the staff was nearby when the early warnings came through. We had less notice than expected. But only Nordhagen is missing when we sealed the entrance. Resident admittance went smoothly. Everyone made it in, even the family waited until the last minute. I was worried there would be more suspicion, but things happened so fast for these people, they must have been too scared to realize what was going on. System malfunction. Strange issue today with Pod C3. Subject appeared to be having heart palpitations, nothing life-threatening, but unusual. We realized almost too late that the pod had The pod was malfunctioning. The cryogenic ray almost started throwing her out. We're not sure, but I suspect a hiccup in Vault-Tech's remote override system may have sent an errant signal. We have to keep an eye out. Oh man, stuff's going bad, huh? Supplies running low. There's been no all clear yet. Even though we're nearing the end of the 180-day mandatory shelter period, supplies were never intended to last much more than that. And despite my best efforts, people are beginning to question what we're doing here. If people think we can just leave when the 180 days are up, they're insane. The radioactive exposure would still be potent enough to fry everyone in the vault if the vault seals are breached that early. The whole point of the all clear was to receive additional support. A faction led by the security personnel have turned on me, demanding they be allowed to leave the vault. Idiots, I will not open the door to be irradiated to death out there. I'm consolidating the remaining supplies, putting the staff on lockdown. We're going to have to start prioritizing who gets what little food we have left. I've been too damn generous with the rations. If people don't like it, well, that's fewer mouths to feed. So, the overseer started spiraling. The security people started spiraling. Everybody just kind of spiraled out of control. As you can kind of expect, I would go crazy if I were locked underground forever. Oh, God, the world just ended, and now I'm stuck in an underground shelter, and there's absolutely nothing I can do. All right, so we're going to kill a couple more rad roaches. No, I'm not going to be skipping through all of the combat except for like that. There's no reason you guys want to watch me kill rad roaches. We've all done that. So we find our pit boy. We're going to dust that bad boy off. I think the animations they did for this were pretty cool. I do have some of the a couple of paint jobs that I downloaded from Bethesda's workshop. I've got the Grognak the Barbarian and the Red Rocket. I'm probably going to go with the Red Rocket. I think that's pretty awesome. It looks really cool. As soon as I get to a workbench and I have this stuff to do it, I'm going to be painting my Pip-Boy. It's going to be this awesome bright red. I think it'll really work for us. Real quick, I'm just going to flip through all these. You've got your stats, which shows your special, your level, and your statuses, and any and all perks that you've acquired at this point. And then you have your inventory, which has your weapons, your apparel, your aid, your miscellaneous, all that sort of stuff. And your junk, of course. Junk is probably the most important thing in this game. I love the junk. There's just so much cool stuff to find and to have and tinker with. And then you've got your weapon mods and your ammo. You've got your data, which has your quest log, your workshop, and your stats. So the workshops are going to show you where all of your workshops are located. Your stats give you just a general statistics of your character. You got the map, and you've got the radio. We haven't found any radio signals yet, but hey, that's what it is. All right, so in the next episode, we're going to get out of this vault. We're going to start exploring the wasteland, and I can't wait. Thank you again for watching, everybody. See you next time.